So, what is strength? One of the things here at Common Ground, we don't tell anybody what to think. And when I got to thinking about what strength was, I was very tempted to run into my personal library and pull all these quotes and passages from the many books that I have. And instead, I decided to speak on what strength is to me. Strength is knowing who you are, having the courage to look within and see not just the greatness, but also your weakness. To review this perceived weakness and decide that no obstacle can keep you from your higher power. No roadblocks can stop you from reaching your goals. Strength comes from within. It is a strong sense of what is right and wrong. That is, what is right and wrong for you. And the conviction to hold to your beliefs, your truths, and guidance in the face of uncertainty, in the face of judgment from others. Strength is knowing when to let go and going with the flow. That means letting go of old ideas, habits that no longer serve, even if you don't have something to replace it with. When we let go, we make room for new ideas and understanding. Strength is knowing that you do not walk alone. It is being one with the universe, even when you cannot see the plan, when you don't understand the reason, and when you're clueless of what's in store for you. It's having a dream and being active in its manifestation, while at the same time avoiding the pitfalls and forcing the outcome or planning every step of the road ahead. It takes great strength to let go and ride the waves of success and failure without giving up. Brute strength is physical and mental, forcing outcomes rather than allowing them to unfold. Spiritual strength comes from within. We often see vulnerability as a weakness, when in fact it takes more strength to be open, authentic, and vulnerable than it does to wear our mask and pretend we are not sad, lonely, afraid, and at times a little disillusioned. Now, in my life, I have been guilty of losing respect for any man who cried or wore his heart on his sleeve. It was simply how I was raised. I was raised that men don't cry. In fact, I was shown by example that men don't show emotion other than anger. Even happiness was often looked at as a sign of weakness. But I am learning, and I say I'm learning because the old programming does come back when I least expect it. But I've come to understand that crying is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength and dignity. Strength is a man who holds his child, who is not afraid to tell his child how much he loves him. Strength is a husband who's willing to show his emotions to his wife, listen to her, and confident enough to cry if he's moved to do so without shame and without self-criticism. Strength is having the courage to say, I am what I am. It is being proud regardless of your nationality, religion, ethnicity, or political affiliation. It takes a profoundly strong person to stand up for what they are and what they believe in the face of criticism. Strength is doing what is right for you, not what is easy and not what is expected. There are those men and women who march to a different drum. And while others criticize, it is through strength that we continue to march to our own drums rather than conform to what society says we should be. So what makes a man strong, and where does he draw his strength from? It is a belief in himself and in his fellow man. It is his willingness to express love, compassion, and gratitude. It is his ability to know that no matter how dark the night is, Dawn will come, and all will make sense when the chaos of the world is too much. There is only one sure way to find your strength. Believe in yourself. Believe in your truth and express your authentic self. Strength is not the absence of fear, but rather the facing of fear head on and breathing through it. You might not know where you're heading, but strength gives you the tools to move forward, knowing that wherever you are heading, whatever obstacles are in the way, there is a reason and something much greater waiting on the other side of the situation. Strength is an open heart. So open your heart. Let down your walls and be strong enough to let your inner child out to play. Be strong enough to make mistakes. Be strong enough to be silly, and your inner strength will manifest outward, stronger than you ever imagined it existed. Our strength is one of our God-given gifts. Some of us have simply forgotten it. You are never given more than you have the strength to overcome. As a divine gift, you have unlimited strength within, waiting to be accessed. And that is what strength is to me. Thank you.